in school and you have your recital, let's say your like junior recital or something like that, learn about marketing. Learn about how to take good pictures, how to make good flyers, how to maybe get an email mailing list. How to make a website, which is free. Any of you can have a website, and some of you probably do. And know that this is a creative field, but it's a business. And there are billions of dollars in the music business. Billions. And that's not just, playing these 4 strings that we all play. It could be in making, beats and selling tracks, or being a record mogul, or all of these different things. But that's all business. And the sooner you start thinking with your business mind, I think the more sort of chance you'll have to turn your artistic passion into a sustainable life. Because let me tell you, the Catalyst Quartet is a business, and it has bank accounts, and it has taxpayer ID numbers, and it has lots of stuff like that. And that's not, playing Mozart quartets.
And I mean, did I ask this question already? How many of you are gigging now? Are gigging musicians?
Playing
gigs. Sorry.
Playing
weddings,
all that
playing whatever, and getting paid for it. If you're getting paid, yeah, you're a gigging musician. Okay, you're working musicians. How many of you guys use contracts? Okay, so even at your young age, start thinking about contracts. If you're playing weddings, things like that, because people look at young people and they think, oh, free, or cheap, or what? Yeah. Well, you raised your hand for contracts and things like that, because, I mean, they look at you as free labor a lot of times, when they might be making a buck off of you. So you have to look out for yourself and your product and your playing. Especially you guys are such a creative generation where you do all types of music, and now everything's on the internet, for free. And I'm not a fan of that, but yeah, I'm a fan of it for marketing purposes. But you have to control your own image. You have to control your own product, and it's very, very hard to do nowadays.
So when you start blowing up in this whole marketing promotion thing, and you start blowing up your social media and all that stuff, you have to really be careful about what you put out there, because it will always be there. I can't tell you the number of times that we've all laughed at friends of ours, like YouTube videos, as, oh, isn't that funny? But
yeah, it's not funny when no one hires you.
Exactly.
Because they think you still play like that.
Exactly.
So you have to be really aware of what you put out there, because the internet nothing erases from there. It never goes away. So 10 years from now, your video that you put on Instagram, of you playing Bach that you thought was cute, now it's associated with your name 10 years later. So think about that.
Yeah.
About the way you're putting your name out there.
And that's why it's nice to have your own, at some point, I mean, it's not like you have to go out and make a website today, but if those of you go into music, but during your undergraduate, maybe not a bad idea to make a website, because then you have a lot more control over what people see. Likely, if you do it right, then the first thing that they see when they Google your name will be your website. And you choose what videos are on there, and you choose, what you look like on there, and rather than, whatever's on.
And even in ways of promoting, let's say, actually this is happening to my quartet right now. Someone has this interesting project, and we just voted my quartet to work with them on this project, but it's under our fee. And so they still, of course, want to do the project, and I'm like, it's under our fee. What are we getting out of it? And those are the questions you have to say. They want to pay you $50 for a gig that you should probably pay $250 for or something. What do you also get out of it instead of the remainder of the money? Do you get your name on the flyer? Do you get blah, blah, blah? So you should look at alternative ways. It's kind of like bartering in a way, Bartering is great. I live in Portland. People barter for everything.
Yeah, sometimes the jobs you take are not the ones that pay the most. I will tell you, there are some concerts that the Catalyst Quartet takes during the season that you would think, oh, that pays so much. It's so fancy. All these fancy people go there. And for instance, the series that we played on when we went to Kalamazoo after our concert here, that series, Emerson Quartet plays there, the Jerusalem Quartet plays there. I mean, people from all over, Gil Shahan plays recitals there. It's a big, big deal. Didn't pay that much, and they got that fee too. So, but it looks good for us to be playing on series with them, so we made it work. And there are things that aren't money that still have sort of fiscal power
Yeah.
when it comes to the music world. But be careful, because you have to balance the thing that pays the bills with the thing that puts your name out there. And you have to sort of strike that balance so it works for you.
This is the best time.
So this is
Questions,
the
guys?
best time. So basically,
Questions?
all of this information is sort of to